So let us solve two questions from the chapter of motion in physics where we use the basic concepts to solve the question. Okay, a train is given to you. A train is moving from west to east direction, right? This train is moving, right? Now since this train is moving from, let me zoom a little. Let me read out the question also. It's given that this train is moving east at a speed of 5 meter per second. So the train, let us say this train is moving towards east, and the direction of movement of this train is towards east, right? Now the second part of the question is that a bullet fired westward with a velocity of 10 meter per second. So let us say the bullet is fired from a point, okay, towards west. This is west, and the bullet is fired from here. This is nothing but your bullet, right? And the question is that if a train is moving in east at a speed of 5 meter per second, so the speed of train Vt is given to you as 5 meter per second, right? Now a bullet fired westward with a velocity of 10 meter per second. So let us say the speed of bullet, the bullet is fired from a gun, is Vb. I am denoting B for bullet and T for train. And Vb is given to you as 10 meter per second. This is the data given to you. Now it crosses the train in 8 seconds. That means time to cross the train. Time to cross the train is nothing but it's equal to 8 seconds. It's given to you, right? Now the length of train is how much? Option A given to us is 120 meter. Option B given to us as 60 meter. Option C given to us as 30 meter. Option D given to us as 15 meter. So students, into this case, just see train going east, bullet coming to west, right? The train and the bullets having opposite direction, right? In this case we will use the concept of relative velocity. What is relative velocity? Relative velocity is the reference of a object with respect to the other, right? So since the train is coming towards east and bullet is going towards west, so the time taken to cross the train, this bullet, the relative velocity will be Vb plus Vt. Vb plus Vt, that is velocity of bullet, will be added with velocity of train, and this will be the relative velocity either for the bullet or either for the train, right? This is the concept of relative velocity. Why? Because when the velocity will be added, it will quickly cross the train. But suppose you are going, the bullet is going into the same direction, then the velocities will be reduced from each other, right? Now the time taken to cross the train is 8 seconds, and it has been asked that what is the length of the train. Let us say the length of the train, this one, let us say the length of the train is x, right? So therefore use the concept of relative velocity is equal to the length of the train, which is x. X is nothing but length of the train divided by the time given to you as 8 seconds, right? So x by 8 is your relative velocity. Now Vb is given to you as 10 and Vt is 5. Just put up the values. 10 plus 5 is equal to x by 8, right? Now this will give you 15 into 8 is equal to x, which is giving you 120 is equal to x. So this is nothing but the length of, this is nothing but length of train, which we have assumed this one. This is x, right? Now the length, hi abd name, hello. So the length of the train is calculated 120. Now the option which is given to us is 120 meter, 60 meter, 30 meter and 50 meter, 15 meter. Which is right? Option number A is correct, right? Now quickly let us go to the second question of today's live session. A ball is given to you, okay, and this ball is falling from rest, okay. So this ball is falling from rest, so that means the initial velocity u is given to you as 0, right? Now into this case, what will happen? Into this case, a ball falls freely from rest. The ratio of the distance traveled in first, second, third and fourth second. So let us say ball reaches here in the time period of t is equal to 1 second, right? Let me shift a little. Yes. Now from here to here, the ball reaches to another position, let us say here, in another t equal to another 1 second. So total in 2 seconds of time the ball reaches from A to C. If the positions here, let me write it, the positions of the ball, this is A, this is B, this is C, and let us say this is D, and into the third second of traveling the ball reaches to this position, right? So the time taken to reach from C to D is 1 second only. So t equal to 3 seconds, right? And again the ball reaches in fourth second as into a new position. Let us say ball reaches over here, right? And the position will be gradually changed from D to E in t is equal to 4 second, right? So this is a position E. Now the question which is asked to us is that a ball falls freely, right? Ball falls freely, right? Freely, that means there is no any velocity imparted to it, but the initial velocity is 0. Now I put the question, what is being asked? The ratio of distance traveled in first, second, third and fourth second is, that means 1 2, that means in first second what is the distance covered, in after that in second what is the distance covered, after that in the third stage what is the distance covered, in the fourth second what is the distance covered. That means it is being asked that what is the ratio of AB, this one, is to BC, distance traveled in second, into the t equal to second interval of time, right? T equal to in next 1 second what is the distance covered, that is BC. After that C to D it will take another second, that's why 3 second minus 2 second will be 1 second. So this is the, in the third second it will travel CD, and in the fourth second it will travel DE. This is being asked to you, and the options given to you are either 1 is to 1 is to 1 is to 2, or 1 is to 1 is to 1 is to 3, and option third is 1 is to 2 is to 3 is to 4. This is the ratio of AB to BC to CD to DE. And option D is given to you as 1 is to 3 is to 5 is to 7, right? So let me read out the question quickly. A ball falls freely from rest. The ratio of the distance traveled in first second, third second and fourth second is how much? That means AB is the distance traveled in first second, BC is the distance traveled in second, CD is the distance traveled in third second, and D is the distance traveled in fourth second. So AB is to BC to CD is to DE is how much? This is being asked to you, right? This is the question to us, right? Now, we know that by the equation of motion, S equal to ut plus half at square. The acceleration will be nothing but the acceleration due to gravity, that is g into t square. Since u is equal to 0, this first component will be 0, right? s will be equal to half g into t square, right? So we can say that in the first second of time, when t is equal to 1, for t is equal to 1, s1 or ab is equal to 1 by 2g, right? Because t is equal to 1. Now into the second interval of time, for t is equal to 2, for t is equal to 2, s2 will be the displacement, which is known as bc. Basically the total distance covered will be a to c, right? Will be a to c, and it will be equal to, again, ut plus half at square. The first component will be 0 and it will be half g into t square, and since t equal to 2, it will be 4, right? Again, for t is equal to 3 second of time, that is when the distance will be equal to, here AB, then AC is calculated, then AD, let us calculate AD will be, again, initial velocity is 0, right? Hi Shan, hello. So it will be 0 plus half into g into 3 square. T will be equal to 3. For t equal to 3, it will be 9, right? 1 by 2 into g into 9, right? Now into the fourth second, for t is equal to 4, the S4 will be equal to A to E. A to E here. A to E will be equal to 0 plus half gt square. That means half into g into t square. T square is nothing but 4. So 4 square will be 16. Right? So you can see what need to be calculated. The distance which need to be calculated is the ratio of AB is to BC to C to AB is to BC is to CD is to DE. That is what is asked. That is the ratio of the distance traveled in the first second, third second, and fourth second. First second, second, third second, and fourth second. So these are the distances: AB, then BC, then CD, then DE, right? So here we have calculated AB, then AC, then AD, and then AE, right? But we have to calculate AB, BC, CD, DE. So we can see from here, AB is to BC is to CD is to DE can be calculated by, since this is half G, right? This is 1 by 2Z, so it will be okay. AB will be 1 by 2Z or G by 2, right? And what is BC? BC is nothing but this 1 by 2 AC minus AB. AC minus AB, AC minus AB, this one. AC minus AB will be BC. So that will be 2G, this here, 2G, right? Now Again, you can see what is the ratio of, it will be half into g into 4. So 4 minus 1 will be 3, right? So it will be 2 2 minus 1 by 2, that is 3 by 2g. 3 by 2g, right? You can just subtract AC AB from AC. This will be 3 by 2g. When you subtract AD from AC, you will get CD. You will get, when you subtract AC from AD, this one, you will get CD, this one. The distance table into the third second. That will be equal to G 9g by 2 minus 4g by 2. So that will give you 5g by 2. Similarly, into the fourth second, what is the distance DE? DE will be AE minus AD, right? AE minus AD, right? Now here, what is AE? AE is 16g by 2 minus AD 9g by 2. 16 minus 9 will be 7g. So it will be 7g by 2, right? It will be 7g by 2. Now the ratio AB is to BC to CD is to DE. AB, BC, CD, DE is nothing but, you can see 2, 2, 2, 2 will be cancelled out, and it will be coming, and G, 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 G will also be cancelled out, and this will be equal to 1 is to 3 is to 5 is to 7. You can see 1 is to 3 is to 5 is to 7. So as for this A, B, C, D, which option is correct? Option number D is the correct option, right? So in this way we have solved this question, students, and thus we are closing today's session, today's live session. And here we have solved two questions of motion. For any query, you can put up into the comment box and just be connected. Happy learning. Bye bye. See you.